Hello everyone, this is Wiz getting to biz, aka Sam Wiz, and today we are going to be talking about why I think Total Drama pahkitew Island is good. Now, I don't think it's as good as World Tour, but I think it's up there, and I think the internet definitely overhates it. When you're first looking at this cast, you're probably thinking, who brought the circus? Just kidding, but the characters and their personalities are very confusing and questionable. Let me give a run through of the cast. So we have a wizard, a ripoff Honey Boo Boo, a guy who thinks he's in The Walking Dead, a bad version of Noah, a ripoff version of Zoe, a ripoff Chris, Snow White, Olsen twins, man who does cartoony sound effects, evil ginger, evil guy, a simp, and lastly, the one actual good character out of this cast. Before you guys go hating, yes, I know this cast doesn't sound great, but how I like to think about it is I like how they try to think of a more creative perspective with these characters instead of doing the same old, oh, handsome guy, and oh, popular girl. Out of all the characters, I think Jasmine is the best, and I think I really enjoyed the season because of her. And I think she really did carry the season a little bit, but that's okay. I'd like to see her relationship with Sean. It was really wholesome, and I think they were a good couple. I also liked seeing, her and Sky interact with each other, and so is Sammy. Now I think some characters that should have made it further in the season are definitely Sammy and Ella, because they were both really interesting compared to some of the ones who made it into, the final, merge. Honestly, I felt bad for them the whole season. They were both mistreated by teammates, and honestly, I wish I saw a friendship between them, because they are very similar. But I also don't hate the final three. I think Sugar was a funny villain. Not a great one. She's no Alejandro or Heather, but she was funny. I think Sky was okay, even though when I was younger, I really liked Sky for some reason. I think it's because she reminded me of Zoe. Sean's character as well, he could be annoying at some points, but he was nice, and seeing the relationship with Jasmine again was very wholesome, and I liked how he did well in challenges. That was interesting for his plot. Now, for the rest of the villains, we have Max and Scarlet. Max was kind of a lame villain, and they left him in way too long, and I think Scarlet should have been a villain way sooner. I did not like Dave at all. I think he was whiny, and I don't care if he was in love with Sky. I don't like the relationship, and he'll also never be Noah. And I think the rest of the cast isn't forgettable. I think they're just, and they aren't boring either. I just think that they're interesting. I don't know, they kind of just didn't do much, didn't have enough screen time or something, because I don't know, there's something a little off with it, because a lot of the cast didn't have any, major plot points in the season, other than, Rodney liking every girl who saw him, but I don't know what it was with them. I think they're all interesting. I don't know what was wrong with it, and I don't think they're forgettable either, because I remember Leonard, and Leonard got eliminated, second, so I don't know what was up with that. Now, for strategy, I think in most Total Drama seasons, they don't have much, besides for, one character or two characters in a season, which is a problem when they're trying to be Survivor, and Survivor is a huge show about strategy, and when they're not doing that, it's, makes the season kind of bad, or it's, missing something, and I think this season definitely was lacking strategy, but I do think the characters make up for it, and I still think without the strategy, this is a good season. I like the goofiness of the season. It's definitely more better than the Total Drama reboot, because Total Drama reboot kind of just did fart jokes. It's kind of like they knew the season wasn't never going to be, serious, so they were just okay, frick the strategy, we're just going to do whatever's on our mind. And the only characters I think actually have any strategy are Jasmine and Sean for making a final, oh, if you win, we'll share half the money, and Max and Scarlet. I think that by Scarlet using Max as her pawn throughout the game. I think the challenges are pretty good, and I know no one usually cares, but I think they were good. I think some of them helped show each character's, personality. The chicken one they did, that one definitely helped show personalities of each character. I think the building the shelter one was good. It kind of reminds me of Survivor, because in Survivor you have to build a shelter as well. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on this season, but I don't think it was bad and I enjoyed watching it. The characters are fun to watch. The final two isn't even that bad at all compared to other final twos in Total Drama that are way worse than this final two. And overall, I thought the season was fun. And that's kind of about it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my TikTok and my X/Twitter. Bye, see you guys in the next one.